From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play, where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeSciullo, with today's two teams.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Amazing how so few could sound like so many, but that's how we roll here at WBBZ-TV. Our studio is located next to Macy's inside the Eastern Hills Mall. Later in the show, we'll tell you how you can be a part of the fun. And I emphasize the word fun because that's what we're all about tonight. We have some great teams and a great guest scorekeeper who you're going to meet. But first, friends, let's introduce you to the Red X team. They are standing here, the Cocktails and Cream Puffs from Buffalo. We'll get a chance to meet them in a little bit, and they're playing against Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. There's going to be a lot of interesting remarks back and forth across the dais tonight, and our guest scorekeeper tonight, none other than Betsy Carmichael.
Hello, dears. Hello, dears. Thank you for having me, John,
Betsy,
and for allowing me to be your scorekeeper.
Betsy, I'm told that you're actually gunning for my job. Is that true?
Yes, dear, yes. They need somebody more youthful on TV, dears.
It's true. Oh, it's very true, Betsy. Oh, so true. You know, 53 going on, well, 73. But tell me about Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo.
Oh, dears. Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo is a wonderful show playing at the Park School, dears, presented by O'Connell and Company, dears. We had a wonderful run, and it was sold out, dears, so we're coming back for another 2 weeks, dears. 2, that is, dears. June 18th through June 28th. Please come out and see us, and go to o'connellandcompany.com and get your tickets now, dear.
Now, right now, says Betsy.
Yes,
all right,
dear.
We're going to find out more about the show in a little bit. But first, let's meet the team captain here on the Red X team. You are?
My name is Gary Andrew Stiglitz.
How are you doing, Gary?
I'm well.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm well, too. Talk to me about Cocktails and Cream Puffs. What is it exactly?
Well, we are a podcast, LGBT comedy pop culture podcast. We are every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern time on the internet. Pride 48 is where you can hear us. Been going on for about 5 years now. We've been nominated every year, I do believe, for the best comedy or LGBT themed podcast by the Podcast Awards. We've also received a nomination for Best General in the general category for Best Podcast.
And we have your website. We'll show it. What is the exact URL at?
It's www.cocktailsandcreampuffs.com.
And there it is. And on that website, you can click the various podcasts, and we'll find out more about that as we go through the game.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, who did you bring with you?
Well, I brought Matt Crean Higgins. Pretty fantastic. And I brought Wendy Cameron, as a matter of fact. He was an original member of the Cocktails and Cream Puffs podcast, and Wendy is a current member of that.
Well, thanks for being here. You ready to play trivia?
Certainly.
Of course you are. All right. And over here, we're going to meet the team captain from Late Night Bingo. You are?
Corey Bieber.
Corey, you have a fan club in the audience. Did you know that?
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
That's good. You have a fan club in the audience, and that's always nice when fans come to see you.
Exactly.
Now, tell me about your role in Late Night Bingo with the lovely Betsy Carmichael.
Well, I play Betsy's niece, Mary Margaret, and then I have a twin sister, Margaret Mary, who also help her out in the bingo.
And this bingo, of course, fictitious, but anybody can go. And how do they, in the audience, relate to the bingo? They're not playing bingo. They're watching you play bingo and enjoy the show.
No, they're playing bingo.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Okay,
they
good
get
to
play bingo.
know.
Yep, it's interactive. We go right up there. They get to play bingo. They get to win prizes. They have a lot of fun.
Interesting. Who did you bring with you?
Well, this is Ryan Kaminsky. He's one of the actors in the show. He'll be taking over my part for 1 week. And this is Jerry Mosey. He plays Chip. He's our bingo caller.
Great. Well, maybe all of you can take over this job with Betsy. I don't know. You never know. All right, that's how we play bragging rights. The red team is going to start. We flipped a coin. Each question worth 10 points in the first round, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. The lovely Betsy Carmichael is standing in front of the scoreboard. You want to get your X's or your O's across, up and down, or diagonal. You're doing your best Vanna White there, Betsy Carmichael.
Yeah.
Yes. for an additional 50 points, and we're playing for points. And in addition to the shameless promotion that we're going to go through for the rest of the show, you teams become eligible to win 3 smart TVs from Dirt Cheap TV if you win the game. All right, Gary, you are up first.
Yes.
Red team's going to start. Pick a game piece, please.
A1.
Right at the top, Betsy. Here is your question. In Buffalo, which month is the hottest? A, June, B, July, or C, August?
You think it's August? You think it's August? We're going to go with August.
C, Betsy?
No, dear. Sorry.
What is the correct answer over there, Betsy?
The correct answer is July, dear. Yes.
No points on the board for the cocktails and cream puffs, but it's early in the game. Corey, you're next. Where would you like your O to go?
B4.
Okay.
Yes, dear. Before and after, dear.
What year did the Harley Davidson motorcycle debut? A, 1894, B, 1898, or C, 1903? Oh, no snide remarks from the cocktails and cream puffs.
We're going to go with 1898.
B, Betsy, 1898, is that correct?
Oh, dear, I'm picturing the T-shirt in my head, and no, you're wrong, dear. It was 1903, dears.
It was a very good year. I may be the only one who was alive at that time. Betsy. And Jerry, you too, yeah. All right, you're up next.
I guess we'll go with C3.
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 Yes, C3, dears. It's a Star Wars one, dear.
That's a follow-up now to the motorcycle question.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you ready? What
Yeah.
year did the Indian motorcycle debut? Never heard of the Indian motorcycle, but did it debut A, in 1895, B, 1901, or C, 1910?
Okay, 1910.
1910?
1910. Is that the answer, Betsy?
No, dear, it's not. You are all horrible at this game, dear. Shuffle the cards, dear.
I am. I'm shuffling the questions, written by our good friend Phil Arno, and I think you're going to get this one coming up. But before we do, Corey, give me a game piece, please. The
B2.
last question in this round. B2, Betsy.
B2, dears.
We want to put something on the board before the break, and maybe we will. What actor was signed to play Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, but was committed to a TV show and could not get out of the contract? A, Bruce Willis, B, Sylvester Stallone, or C, Tom Selleck?
We're going to go with C.
Tom Selleck. Betsy?
Yes, dears. Yes.
Now, Betsy, I bet you didn't know what television show Tom Selleck was on at the
Oh,
time.
dear, my girls and I get together every night and we watch Magnum P.I. on reruns, dears.
Of course you did. That's the show. Hey, Betsy, what's the score as we end round one?
Oh, dear, we have 0 points for the X team. The cocktails and cream puffs, you have a big 0, dears. And Betsy Carmichael's late night bingo has 10 points, dear.
The bingo team is in the lead. We'll see if cocktails and cream puffs can pull ahead. And dare I say it, I'm going to go and talk to Betsy when we come back right after this.
Everybody get on the floor. Everybody get on the floor. Pride, gotta have pride. Been around too long to keep it inside.
Joe Malucci and the band are whipping it up in the control room, and I'm here with Betsy Carmichael. I'm honored.
Oh, dear. We go way back, John. Of course I do your little show.
Thanks very much. I do appreciate that. And tell me about Betsy Carmichael and what you play when you come to the bingo show?
Well, you see, dears, I run the Bingo Palace, dears, and right now we're floating around and we're at the park school, dears. And when you come there, everybody has a bingo board, and I tell you some stories from my life, and we play 4 or 5 different bingo games, and then we do some trivia, and they have Ask the Bingo Lady, where they can ask me anything they like, dear.
It sounds like a show that Phil Arno might want to put on the air here. I know that he's thinking about it right now as we speak. And you win prizes.
Yes, dear. Yes, the way we finish off the night, dear, is we give somebody a frozen turkey, dear. So every night I give someone the bird.
I'm not going to break the comedy rule. You got a good laugh on that, Betsy. Give me the website for O'Connell and Company.
Yes, dears, it's o'connellandcompany.com, dears.
And there it is.
You can get your tickets right away, dears, before it sells out.
It will sell out. With that kind of pitch, who could resist Betsy Carmichael?
He said pitch, right, dears?
I did. We are back on the game portion of the show with cocktails and cream puffs right here. Welcome them back. And they're playing against Betsy Carmichael's best friends from Late Night Bingo.
Yes, dears, yes.
I'm gonna come on over and meet the next member of the team, and we welcome.
Hi, I'm Matt Crean-Higgins.
Matt, welcome to Bragging Rights.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thanks. Now, on the website, we talked about the podcast. What else can people find, and how can they interact with you?
They can interact, well, I haven't been on the show for a while, but I imagine you can still email any of the cast members or call the Cocktails and Cream Puffs line and ask a question, or, well, I guess those are the 2 basic ways, I guess, email or call on the phone.
So it's an interactive website in addition to listening to the content that you post.
Yeah, and by interacting, then you are guiding what the next week's content will be.
And award-winning site.
Yeah, award-winning, yeah. From the very beginning when we started doing it way back, gosh, it seems like 100 years ago, but I believe that it was the beginning of 2010. We never really realized how many people would start listening, and almost right away, we had a following of lonely people all over the world.
Well, that's great, and hopefully it's growing by leaps and bounds. And we're going to come over now and meet the next member of our team here for Late Night Bingo. You are?
Ryan Kaminsky.
Ryan, you excited to be a part of the show?
Definitely.
High energy, these folks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and tell us about some of the other shows you've been in.
I just did Spring Awakening, and I did Love, Sex, and the IRS this winter and spring with a different theater company. But
Spring Awakening, we had the cast members right here. Yeah, it was great. Well, welcome back to Bragging Rights.
Yep, glad to be here.
All right, we're glad you're here too. Betsy, give us the score as we begin round 2.
Oh, yes, dears. Cocktails and Cream Puffs has a disappointing 0, dears. And Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo has 10 points, dears.
Let's hope we put more points on the board. It's 20 points per question. You are up next.
I think B3 is where we're going to go.
B3 is where they're going to go, Betsy. Gary, listen up.
Yeah.
On the MeTV series Cheers, what was the character Norm's profession? A postman, B, an accountant, or C, an IRS agent?
B, he was an accountant.
B, he was an accountant. Norm.
Oh, look how Gary didn't even consult with his co-host, dears, but he's correct here.
When you know, you know.
Yes,
I didn't waste any time on that.
No.
All right, Corey, you're next.
Okay.
Give us a game piece.
Oh, yeah. We'll go with A1.
A1, dear.
Sort of like bingo a little bit,
Yeah.
the way we're
Yes,
playing.
dear.
Yeah. Question number 6. Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock in the MeTV series Star Trek, he wrote a book entitled I Am Not Spock. Later, he wrote a second book. The name of that book was A, Star Trek Memories, B, Live Long and Prosper, or C, I Am Spock.
We're going to go with B.
Live long and prosper.
No, dears. No, it's I Am Spock, dears. Oh, you
Star
failures.
Trek, Saturday nights at 9 p.m. right here on Sci-Fi Saturday Night on WBBZ. Gary? Yeah, it's a great show. You like it?
I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Good for you.
We'll go with C3.
There it is. We'll see if we can put 20 points A burst pipeline created a 9-mile-long oil spill recently off the coast of the United States in what waters? A, the Gulf of Mexico, B, the Pacific Ocean, or C, the Gulf of Alaska? Ripped right from the headlines.
I believe
Gary?
we're going to go with Pacific Ocean.
B.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Right near Santa Barbara, California, as a matter of fact. Corey, take a look at that game board. What do you think?
A3.
A3. We're going to try to get a block on that. This online shoe and clothing store, maybe Betsy's familiar with, has its headquarters in the former Las Vegas City Hall. A, Wayfair, B, Zulily, or C, Zappos? Give it a
We're
shot.
gonna go with C.
Zappos. Betsy?
Yes, dear. It's Zappos, dear.
Betsy, have you ever purchased anything from Zappos.com?
Of course I have, dear. You know, I like a nice shoe for comfort, dear, but also for flash, dear.
I do too. I do too. All right, Gary, you're next. Pick a game piece.
I think we're going to go with C2.
C2 it is.
C2.
When lightning strikes, like it's tonight here on Bragging Rights, you should count the number of seconds and then divide by what to get the number of miles away it is. I'll read that again. When lightning strikes, you should count the number of seconds and then divide by what to get the number of miles away it is. A, 3, B, 4, C, 5.
We're going to go with 5.
5, they say, Betsy.
You know, dear, my late husband was struck by lightning because he went counting to 4, dear, but it's 5.
That's the math of this question, and I'll explain further. Because if you divide by 5, for example, if you count to 5 before hearing the thunder, divide by 5, and then the lightning is 1 mile away. We'll all remember that this summer, won't we, Corey?
Yeah.
I hope you do. I hope you do. Give me a game piece, please.
Okay, C1.
Okay, C1 it is.
C1, dear. Good, you're going to block them, dear.
Yeah, Betsy's got it down. This is the last question in this round, I believe, right? Yep. What is the best-selling cereal in America? A, Rice Krispies, B, Cheerios, or C, cornflakes? Best-selling.
We're gonna go with Cheerios.
B.
Yes, dear, it's Cheerios.
And Betsy, you know why Cheerios are so wonderful? Because our city
makes Cheerios at the Nabisco plant, dear.
Very good, Betsy Carmichael.
I never touched them myself, though. Never.
What is the score as we end round 2?
Oh, dear. We have cocktails and cream puffs with 60 points and Betsy Carmichael's late night bingo at 50 points.
Hey, a game changer. 60 to 50. We're going to find out who wins the battle here on Bragging Rights when we come back right after this.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
You gotta work what you got. If it's a little
It is a great showdown here on Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV with our teams. Say hi to Cocktails and Cream Puffs on the Red X side. And over here we've got the Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. And everybody's sort of promoting what they've got. I'm going to come over now and meet the next member of the team, and you are?
I am Wendy Cameron.
Wendy, how are you?
I'm great. I'm honored to be here.
I'm honored that you're here too. Yes. And now, you know, everybody's kind of upbeat, but you're so low key. Is that is that how you are, Wendy?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. And your connection to the website, how do you work through the website?
I suggest everybody go to cocktailsandcreampuffs.com. Everybody listen to the show. It is a fabulous show. It has downloads in over 112 countries now. You know, a little show that started in Buffalo that's blossomed into a worldwide phenomenon. And you have to listen, or we will hunt you down.
I bet, you know what, I'm going to listen tonight just because. Thank you, Wendy. All those countries listening to Buffalo and Late Night Bingo, you're not worldwide, but you're going to be at the O'Connell and Company Theater.
I am. I play Chip. Of course, Betsy calls me Chet. And when I correct her, she always says, it doesn't really matter.
But in reality, you are.
I am Jerry Mosey. Jerry, I've been...
She's unrelenting, that Betsy.
Unrelenting, but she keeps me working, so it's good. No, and actually, I've been with O'Connell Theater for another production, Godspell, just recently. Corey was in that as well. So, yeah, and it's a great theater, and the show is terrific. I mean, I sit up there every night and look at the audience and laugh. I have a great time. It's a show I actually enjoy watching.
and been doing. Well, Jerry, we're happy that you're here and hope you're enjoying doing bragging rights. Betsy Carmichael, in case people missed the first part of the game, give us the score as we begin round 3.
Yes, dear. So we have Cocktails and Cream Puffs with 60 points, dears. And we have Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo with 50 points, dears. Get it together.
Points are only off by 10, and each question is worth 30 points. Gary, you're up next. Pick a game piece.
I think we're going to go with D1.
D1.
Yes, dears. Oh, there you are, dear.
Question 11, Betsy. How many counties are there in New York State? A, 55, B, 62, or C, 68?
We're going to go with 62.
B.
Oh, good for you, Matt Higgins, or you would have been in trouble, dear. Yes, it's 62.
Points are on the board. 30 points up for Cocktails and Cream Puffs. Late Night Bingo, you got a little ways to go. You had the lead earlier. Now let's see if you can bring it back. Corey, where do you want your game piece to go?
A4.
A4, Betsy. Follow up to that question. What is the largest county in New York? A, St. Lawrence, B, Suffolk, or C, Warren?
It's B, Suffolk.
B.
This is the problem with our education system, dears. It's St. Lawrence, dears.
2,821 square miles. Sorry about that, Corey. Jerry, you seemed so confident about that.
We all were. We all were. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Jerry's a college professor, I won't say where.
That's right. We'll talk about that at another show. Gary, you're next.
Yes.
Pick a game piece.
I suppose we're going to go with A4.
I suppose so. A4 it is, because if you get that correct, you'll get a bonus of 50 points.
Hooray.
Oh, God.
Question 13. McDonald's. It's the largest burger chain in America. What is the second largest? A, Burger King, B, Wendy's, C, Sonic.
I think it's Wendy's or Sonic, 'cause Burger King's the obvious answer. I think Wendy's.
Well,
Sonic.
I don't think Sonic.
So Wendy's.
I would say Burger King, but we'll go with
I
Wendy's.
think Wendy's.
We're going to go with Wendy's.
They're going with Wendy's, Betsy.
Yes, dear, it's Wendy's.
So there they are. A bonus of 50 points for Cocktails and Cream Puffs. And Betsy, now that they've got their X's in a diagonal, wave those beautiful magic arms. And we're clearing the board.
Oh, dear, I have to clear it, dear.
There you go. Kind of like an episode of Bewitched. And we're clearing the board. The points stay on. And Corey, you're next. Pick a game piece, please.
We'll just go with A1.
Try it right from the top. In 1811, for 30 points, in 1811, the first steamship appeared on the Mississippi River. What was it called? A, New Orleans, B, Delta Queen, or C, Mississippi Queen?
Queen, but I
guess. We'll guess C.
You're going to guess C. Betsy?
I can't even acknowledge them anymore, dear. I can't, dear. It's New Orleans, dear.
Was it that C?
No, New Orleans was A.
How do you think I got all these beads, dear?
Gary, you're next.
Well, we'll go, how about C3?
How about C3? There it is. In what mountain range is Mount St. Helens? Is it A, in the Rocky Mountains, B, Sierra Nevada, or C, the Cascade Mountains?
So that's in Washington State. Cascade, right? Okay.
Cascade Mountains.
C.
Yes, dear.
He's competitive.
Cocktails and cream puffs are on fire.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
dear.
late night bingo. Please help Betsy.
Get it together.
She doesn't want to leave here without any kind of points on the board. Corey, give me a game piece.
John, I'm surrounded
A1
by
again.
assassins,
A1.
dear.
A1.
I'm surrounded by assassins.
Betsy, it's all good. A1 at the top. What is the southernmost city in the contiguous 48 states? A, Laredo, Texas. B, Key West, Florida. C, San Diego, California. The southernmost city in the contiguous 48 states. Laredo, Key West, or San Diego? Corey?
Key West?
Key West is the selection.
Yes, dear. Mile zero, dear. Oh, yes, dear.
A little redemption, Corey. A little redemption for you. Hey, Betsy, now that we're wrapping up the show, what is the final score?
Pitiful, dear. It's pitiful. Cocktails and Cream Puffs is 170 against Betsy Carmichael's. Well, we'll just call it late night bingo. 80 points, dear.
So that means the Cocktails and Cream Puffs, you are the winners for this edition of Bragging Rights.
Yes, dear.
Congratulations, but Late Night Bingo, you're not going, just like you give away prizes at your show at O'Connell and Company Theater, take a look at the monitor. We're going to send you over to Grand Island Fun Center for some discounts on mini golf. How's that for something to do?
dear.
And you guys and Wendy are going to go to Theodore's right across the street here in Cheektowaga, some $5 hot dog coupons to have some summer fun because we are the official station of summer fun on WBBZ.
Yes, dear.
Betsy Carmichael, we don't have a lot of time, but give us the dates of your show.
Oh, dear, we're coming back June 18th through June 28th at the Park School. Visit o'connellandcompany.com, and thank you, John, for letting me assist you today, dear.
I am so happy you were here, and we're going to have you back for the next edition of Bragging Rights. And if
dear.
you would like to join the fun like Betsy and all these folks, go to our website, WBBZ-TV, sign up, and we'll make you a contestant or put you in the audience. We'll see you next time on your hometown MeTV station.